Let's say you have great knowledge about your niche, your voice is good and your editing style is also very impressive. Despite all this, you still struggle to keep your viewers hooked. Curious by your thumbnail, they at least click at the video. But after a few seconds, a major drop-off happens in your attention graph. This was same with my past channel. To solve this problem, I studied big creators by watching their podcasts and analyzing their videos. After days of researching, I came up with information that you might never have seen and heard on YouTube. Let's start with the pattern of the video. And this is the most important part of every big creator's videos. It's like the skeleton of the video, as the human body without a skeleton will look like a melted ice cream. The same happens with your video if you don't have a paradigm that retains the attention of people. This pattern starts with the title and thumbnail, or first hook of the pattern, in which you have to raise questions in the viewer's mind. If your TNT does not raise more than 5 questions, then it's a bad hook. Spend at least a day nailing the psychology behind your TNT. Steal the concepts of other creators in your niche or outside niche, but still like an artist. And lastly, use the story in your thumbnails. Add minor details because that represents a story. Every MrBeast thumbnail contains minor details, and that's why they have high CTR. Just analyze this thumbnail. The balloon right there, waterfalls and stones on the sand. These are the little details that can be neglected, but big creators know their importance, and that's why they put them in their thumbnails. Now it's time for the video, and here it gets interesting. Every big creator's videos is divided into 5 or more parts, and each part starts with the hook. If the video has 5 parts, then there are 6 hooks. If the video has 6 parts, then there are 7 hooks. Their videos are not linear, it's just like a zigzag pattern. You can see on your screen. The upper part shows the hooks, and the lower parts show the information after hooks. Let's start with the first hook of the video or the second hook of the pattern. Here you have to give the answers to the question raised by your TNT, or you have to match the expectations of viewers to show them this is the same video that they have expected. But if the question in their mind stops, they will click off the video because there will be no excitement. Therefore, you have to raise more questions in their mind at the same time to give them reasons to watch the whole video. For this, there are multiple types of hooks, but these 3 are the most effective. Number 1, credibility hook. In credibility hook, you give the viewers social proof telling them what you have promised is already done by you. If shown by evidence, it builds a huge trust in the viewer's mind, and there are fewer chances that they will click off the video. Here is an example from my channel Amplify Views. How to get 1000 subs fast.
I grew a brand new YouTube channel from 0 all the way to 1,000 subscribers in under 30 days. But the craziest part is that only 30 days later, it's at 7,000 subscribers and counting. Most YouTubers say you need to spend 1 to 2 years making videos before you see any growth.
Similarly, the second type of hook is a question hook, in which you pose a question to the viewer, but that question should be very interesting. For example, why the color of the sky is blue? Have you ever wondered why the train tracks are filled with stones? And the last hook is the relatable hook. In this hook, you show the same situation as the viewer's problem and they can relate to it. The best example is Hamza's videos. This is how you join the top 1%.
You need to make sure that you're not living like Jeffrey. Jeffrey wanders through life with no plan. It's like he's driving a car without even holding the steering wheel. Why would you not set goals and go in the direction of life that you actually want to go into, Jeffrey? It's so weird. Jeffrey will literally insult you and call you gay if he sees you setting goals. Ask yourself right now, do you want to live a life like Jeffrey? Do you want other people to set the direction of your future, or would you rather have control of that yourself?
But Hamza, you could die tomorrow. You could get hit by a bus, so you may as well not even try. Shut up, bro.
You can see that he actually showed a mirror to the viewer, and boom, the connection between Hamza and the viewer increases and the video gets big watch time. No matter what type of hook you use, the best hook always ends with the viewers having multiple questions in their mind, completely emotionally invested and so curious about what will happen next. Then there is the third hook of the pattern, but even before going to that, you have to make a connection to jump on that. Now, how to make a connection? We will talk about later in the video. Let's get back to the interpretation of the pattern. After making the connection, then there is the third hook, and after that there is information about your video, and again connection, hook, information, and it repeats until the video ends. At the end of the video, there is a CTA in which you tell the viewer to like and subscribe or binge watch your previous videos. This is the pattern that you will find in most of big creators' videos, but there are still some things that you need to improve, otherwise the pattern will look hollow. And among these points, the last point is the most important, that it will boost your attention by 5 times, and I am 100% sure you are not using it. Let's start with the first point, adding minor details. You know the human mind is so busy, it will leave the main part of something and focus on little tiny details like this. Adding minor details, whether in the form of information or video, helps in the engagement because it shows you know everything about this stream and viewers starts trusting you. Let's clarify this concept with some examples. The first example is of MrBeast.
I'm starting to realize we might not all fit on it. First step on my brand new island. Here's your $1. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for selling it to me.
Cheers now.
Bunch of random wooden poles.
There's more poles than square.
Similarly, this is also used by Sunny V2.
It all started on the 20th of February 2012, when some random dude from North Carolina created his first ever YouTube channel. He's 13 years, 9 months, and 13 days old, and he's known in real life to those close to him as no more than Jimmy. Online, it's a different story. His newly created channel is going by the name Beast5TY, inspired directly from his Xbox Live gamertag. Armed with a $9.50 microphone and a fresh copy of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, the 13-year-old began to work on his first few videos, which were met.
But do you think that just adding minor details while speaking like a robot will give you the trust of the audience? Obviously not. And this leads to our second point, speaking like a human. Imagine you click on a video and the person speaks like this. Hi guys, just like and subscribe. The first thing you will do is to click off the video. Same with AI voices. You will not trust them because they don't show authenticity while speaking. No matter how much value the video has, people will not watch the video. You should speak in front of a camera as you are speaking to your intimidated friend. Speaking in your own way and confidently releases the oxytocin in the viewer's mind, making them trust you. Speak clearly and succinctly. Add emphasis to some of your words, and this all obviously comes with practice. The more you speak in front of a camera, the more you will get comfortable with it. Spend at least 30 minutes a day speaking in front of a camera, and sooner you will start to see desirable results. People like Mr. Who's the Boss, Mr. Beast, Sunny V2, they all speak like they are speaking to you, and this is the reason you watch them. Now, how to make connection between parts, and this is our third point, making connection. To understand this concept, watch some clips of Mr. Beast videos.
More poles than square feet on this thing.
They're actually called pylons.
Let's pile onto that boat and leave.
And as you can see, there's nothing here. So I'm gonna blow it up. Notice how all the water around you is freezing.
What?
Whoa! That took a lot of effort. And we put that much effort in to convey that the $5 million island is very cold. And we're
This is the best island. I don't know how any island's gonna beat this.
Maybe one where I could feel my hands.
And Carl's hands are in luck because the next island is not only warm, but more expensive than all of the other islands combined.
To make the connection between the two parts, he says something about the previous part and then the next part, and then he jumps onto that part, which actually makes a paradigm to make the viewers keep flowing through the video. And this is also what I did. And as you saw in the video clip, Mr. Beast did not just tell, but also showed the connection. And this observation gives us the message: show them, don't just tell. If you want your viewers to keep engaged throughout the video, then you should show them the scenes. Show them the exact imaginary that you are speaking about. In Mr. Beast's video, you will watch him 10 to 12% of the time, and nearly 90% of the time he is showing you the scenes, and these things helps a lot in retention. So we are finally to the conclusion. The reduction behind all this point is that your video should raise more questions and spike emotion in the viewer's mind all the time to keep them watching your video. And this is how storytelling is used in YouTube. By the way, if you find value from this video, make sure to like and subscribe and bell the icon so I can give more value to you. But the high value video takes effort and time, and so for then watch this video.